Good evening and welcome to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are on the beautiful campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, bringing you boys Metro West Conference soccer. I'm Robert Christensen. I'll be the announcer tonight, bringing you the play-by-play and color commentary. And tonight's matchup features the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks coming in with a 1-8-2 record, and you saw the Red Knights record there, 4-7-1. So both teams not having the best years they've probably had in the past, but nevertheless we're here to play this conference matchup, and there is actually something to play for both these teams because they are fighting for position of the last place in the conference. So Benilde has one conference win and the Cooper Hawks have 0 conference wins. So they're both kind of bottom dwellers in the Metro West Conference this year, but nevertheless, let's see what happens. The Cooper Hawks are in white on the left and the Red Knights in their customary dark red uniforms on the right, and we are about to begin. And there's the whistle, and we are underway here from the Quinn Athletic Complex on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's. Couple of headers there to start it off, and the ball is now in the Hawks zone. And the Hawks come away with it as they'll break out on their own along the far sideline. Just underway here. Number 10 with it for the Hawks is Wilson Lambe, or Lambe Wilson, I should say, a senior midfielder. And that is number 17 for the Red Knights, Owen Nickeldine, a senior, or junior, I should say, for the Red Knights. Now the Red Knights are in the scoring zone. And that ball is intercepted by the Hawks and now taken back by the Red Knights. That's number 18 playing the ball, Owen Nickeldine. Nickeldine tried to get it to his teammate 21, Sam Siegel-Holm. Now some pushing there, and that was Owen Nickeldine, the junior defender, and he'll throw it in quickly. Gets it to Lloyd. That's Eli Lloyd, number 17. Very quick player out there, as you can see, exemplified by that almost takeaway. Now the ball comes bounding back. And the punt by the goaltender back out to midfield where there was a whistle, and now a free kick coming up for number 6. Simon Dyson, a junior midfielder. Into the center there, played by number 19, Cyrus Jarjay. And that is number 10, Lombe Wilson. Wilson with it. In the middle there to Johan Numbo Garcia. Now the Red Knights number 11, that is Harrison Shibley, a senior captain, and that ball's taken away on his rush to the net. Ball bouncing around now. Benilde, in a defensive posture, gets it back to number 32. That's Teddy Dayton. He's the junior goaltender in nets for the Red Knights. Now the ball into the Hawk zone. Chance here for the Red Knights. That's number 11, Harrison Shibley. Ball errant kick there by the Red Knights. If you're just joining us, we're just about 3 minutes into the match. Earlier, the Red Knight girls soccer team beat the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks 2-0. And it's been an overcast, slightly breezy day, although this field is protected by a large grandstand from the west, so it blocks any breeze. So not a bad night to be playing, a little on the chilly side for the spectators. See some winter hats now coming out. Fall is going to be turning into winter soon. But the players, this is perfect conditions for them, as many of them are still in short sleeves out there Now a free kick for the Hawks, headed there by number 21 Shibley. Excuse me, number 21 is Sam Siegel-Horn. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Hawks. No shots on goal here early on by either squad. That's number 2 for the Red Knights, Ronan Brew. Now Shibley, his centering pass, intercepted by the Hawks. Trying to get it to number 13, Hans Backus. Ball goes out of bounds, and a free kick coming up for the Hawks. Looks like number 2, Wilson Racinos, a sophomore attacker, will do the place kick from the goalie box. Both teams have losing records coming into this match. Benilde 4-7-1 overall, and Cooper 1-8-2. Leading pass nicely done there by the Hawks, but taken away nicely by number 25 for the Red Knights. That is David Estrada Andrada. Ball out of bounds, thrown in by number 5. That is Carter Stromberg. Cooper now with it, number 8, Diego Carrillo. Now into the corner, centering pass. Nicely defended by the Red Knights. Out of bounds off the Hawks. Free kick, there's the replay. Number 16 in there for the Red Knights. Nice job. Jack Williams, the junior defender, breaking up that scoring attempt by the Hawks. Now a free place kick coming up for the Red Knights. Ball comes to midfield, headed there by the Hawks now. Eli Lloyd kicks it, but right to a Hawk, and now here come the Hawks again on offense. And that leading pass goes a little far. So the goaltender for Benilde comes out, Teddy Dayton, and he'll punt it away into Hawk territory. Harrison Shibley trying to get it, and now the Hawks come away with it, at least for a moment. And now they do have it in their own zone. They try to break out. Kick there by number 21, Sam Siegel-Horn. Now on the near side, played by number 12, Axel Toft. Or excuse me, that was number 18, Owen Nickelbein. Now the Hawks have it once again. Centering pass, broken up nicely there by number 3, Flynn Shakan. Quick pace to this match for sure, and a Benilde Red Knight goes down, a whistle, and no card though. Now kicked right away there by number 17, Eli Lloyd. Keep an eye on him. I was watching him during warm-ups. He's very, very quick. He's got a real powerful shot. Looks like a real playmaker out there at midfield for the Red Knights. Now we have a whistle as the Red Knight went down. So I think we're going to have a free kick coming up for Benilde. There's Harrison Shibley there in their picture there just a moment ago. Temperatures dropping on this chilly Thursday night. And now the free kick by Benilde. That's Eli Lloyd, and he gets it high in the air, going towards the goal, and nice, easy save there for the Hawk goaltender. I believe that's number 8. Get my binoculars. Is it number 1? It's hard to see in this nighttime hours. Yeah, number 1. Sam Thurston. Reminds me of Thurston Howell from the Gilligan's Island sitcom years and years ago. Sam Thurston. Good name. All right, now on the near side, number 18 plays it. Owen Nickelbein. Back out to number 13, Hans Backus. He kicks it to the far side and just gets over the head of Lloyd as he jumped up. Mistimed his jump there. Nice attempt there to get it to him by Benilde, just unable to connect. Now that's number 7 on the far side for Benilde. That is Nicholas Figueroa, I should say. Out of bounds to the Hawks. They play two 40-minute halves in high school soccer in Minnesota, and we're now approaching the 31-minute mark remaining in the first half. No score, no shots on goal by either team. Quick-paced game, though, however. Hawks throw it in on the far side. On defense for the Red Knights was Jack Williams, and it gets back out of bounds, and the Hawks will have another throw-in. And now out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. And quickly now, the ball is out to Lloyd. Lloyd with it. And he kicks it back to Dayton. And Dayton will play it with his feet. And he kicks it over to the near side here to number 18, Owen Nickelbine. And Nickelbine's loses the ball, but then takes it right back and kicks it ahead to number 13. That is Bacchus. Bacchus, though, gets it taken away. So lots of back and forth here. Quick changes of possession on both sides as number 10, Will Dreesen, comes away with it. His centering pass is off the mark, but Dreesen gets it back to number 21, Siegel Horn. And now on the far side, trying to keep it inbounds, and is not successful, is number 2, Ronan Brew for the Red Knights, and so Cooper will take over. But now Eli Lloyd trying to get it away. There's number 21, Siegel home. Nice pass there intended by Shibley, but it was quickly intercepted by the Cooper Hawks. Now the Hawks leading pass into the zone. Spin and shot there high in the air. That could have been trouble, but Dayton does a nice job in goal to handle that kind of high kick. It's coming down right in front of the goal mouth. Could have been dangerous, but nice job by Dayton, the goaltender, as he boots it all the way down the field. He's got a heck of a kick there. Nice job by Dayton. Now ball back at center field. We got a whistle in favor of the Red Knights, so they'll get a free kick at about the 45-yard line. See if they can get some offense going here. We're now below 30. Just about 29 minutes to go exactly here in the first half. Good crowd on hand despite the chilly temperatures. And now the free kick will be taken by number 2, Ronan Brew, junior defender. And now the whistle, and here's the kick by Brew. He kicks it right into the goal mouth, but nicely, a little too far as the Sam Thurston gets the save, and he quickly gets the ball out on the far side, and that's already to midfield. And the ball was out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw-in now on Benilde's, for Benilde. A lot of back and forth here. Numerous Dayton comes out and slides. Nice job by him. Just to prevent any chance of Cooper, who was right there on the mark, to try to take advantage of a misplay, but didn't happen. So now Dayton boots it all the way down. Benilde player goes down, brings a whistle. And so Eli Lloyd, he'll kick it. And he kicks it all the way out of bounds. So Benilde a little bit off the mark here early on some of their plays. Eli Lloyd, I don't know what he was thinking there. He kicked it all the way into the end zone and not a chance at all for anybody to play it. So meanwhile, though, the Hawks will kick it out to midfield. Number 3 with it, that is Shakan, or Skahan, I should say. A lot of interesting names on both these teams that I've never seen before. Skahan, Shibley. That is Shibley, number 11, playing it. Now a shot on goal there by number 8, Matthew Virginia. And that is saved by Thurston, and he will kick it away for the Hawks out to midfield. Now kicked by number 16, Jack Williams. And now Will Dreesen has it. Matthew Virginia, that's an interesting name. Lots of interesting names on both of these rosters. David Estrada Andrada, that's a great name. All right, now the kick by the Hawks, headed by Benilde. Dreesen kicks it to midfield, and another whistle. Now the ball comes to center for the free kick. Let's get it where it needs to be. There it is. And doing the honors will be Jack Williams, number 16 for the Red Knights. He boots it over to the right side, but boy, right there, Hawk. Now we got another whistle. I'm not sure what that was for. Nevertheless, number 8, Matthew Virginia. Boy, really confusing as to what's going on out there right now. That ball's getting kicked everywhere. And the wind is starting to kick up now. I can look at the flagpole. I don't know if we can get that in our camera view at some point, but the wind is really kicking up out of the west. The flags are horizontal, right behind Thurston, the goaltender. Okay, free kick for Benilde and a chance into the zone and kicked back out by the Hawks as they retain possession. Shibley trying to get it away from the Hawks, and the Hawks kick it out of bounds, so possession to the Red Knights. There's the throw in, trying to get it to Lloyd, but he was covered by at least 3 Hawks. And Hawks trying to get it back. Boy, look at the speed on some of these guys as the Red Knight number 13 goes down. That was Backus. There's Backus still trying to play the ball. Hawks get to it first. Now 21, Siegel Holm gets it to number 18, Nickelbine. Another interesting name. Now Siegel Holm tries to get it ahead there to number 8, Virginia. And just eludes him on the pass. Just looking down there, Hans Backus is kind of limping out there, number 13. We'll see if he remains in the match. He looks like he's okay, but he took a tumble there and has a little slight hitch in his gait there. Okay, on the far side now, the Hawks will throw it in. They do successfully, and nice pass there to number 10 for the Hawks, Lombe Wilson. Now ball getting closer to the Benilde net. Chance here for the Hawks, shot blocked in front nicely by number 25, David Estrada Andrada. And the ball goes out of bounds, so we're gonna get a corner kick opportunity here for the Hawks. Trying to see who's going to come over and do the honors.
Corner kick Hawks.
It's nighttime. The lighting is kind of difficult to see the numbers, so forgive me if I can't always bring you the names. But that is number 1 for the Hawks. Except they don't have a number 1 in their program, so sorry, I can't bring you his name. Oh, that was number 8. Thank you. That's our producer. Diego Carrillo tried that corner kick. It's hard to see some of these numbers here late at night, especially in the shadows of the corners of this field at night, but I'll do the best I can. So Dayton, he'll kick it away. Goaltender for Benilde. That's number 8 for the Red Knights playing it. That is Matthew Virginia. Throw in now by the Hawks. So no serious scoring opportunities so far by either team as we are approaching the midway point of the first half. Score 0-0. Cooper has 0 conference victories and Benilde has just 1 conference victory, so they're really playing to see who's going to be at the bottom of the standings, at least at this point in the season. Hawks now on the far side. And coming over to play nice defense for the Red Knights again is David Estrada Andrada. name that rolls right off the tongue easily. Played over there by number 2, that's Roman Brew. Goes out of bounds in favor of the Hawks. See, on balance, the Hawks probably have won the possession game here halfway through the first half, just by a little bit. But it seems they've had a little bit more offensive spark than the Red Knights. But it's been actually fairly even with a slight edge to the Hawks, I would say. Hawks still have possession. Now the Red Knights kick it into the Hawk zone, but no one's back there except Hawk players. That's number 5 for the Hawks playing it. Carter Stromberg. Now number 13 for the Red Knights, Hans Bacchus. To the near side, that is Owen Nickelbein. Nickelbein still has it on the give and go, gets it into Eli Lloyd. Lloyd kicks it to the center, and he looked like he might be trying to get it to Will Dreesen, but way too much pace on that. And it went right to Thurston, the goaltender for the Hawks. Now back to midfield. Benilde trying to control it. Lloyd's over there. Number 13, Bacchus. Bacchus gives it up. Number 3 gets it. Emmanuel, oh my goodness, Madupiolua. If I'm pronouncing that right, for Cooper Hawks. And he was on the ground and gets up rather gingerly, but it looks like he's going to be okay. And so now with that whistle, we have a free kick for the Hawks. And 20 minutes to go here in the first half, exactly midway through. Half number 1 here from Benilde-St. Margaret's campus. Now being played there by number 18, Owen Nickelbein. Back to number 5 for the Hawks. That is Carter Stromberg, and his kick goes right to Dayton, the Benilde goaltender, who handles it cleanly. And he'll roll the ball ahead to number 16 for the Red Knights, which is Jack Williams. He'll kick it away. Right down the center of the field. Try to get it to, is that Shibley, number 11? I believe it is. And the Hawks take it right away from him. And we got a infraction. I think that's going to go against Roman Brew for pulling on the Hawk player. He pulled him right to the ground. So now a free kick coming up for the Hawks. 19 minutes to go here, first half, no score. Now here come the Hawks into the goalie box on the right side. An opportunity here for the Hawks. Shot on net, and goes off the crossbar. Ball still in play on the far side, and it goes out of bounds, and they're going to give it to the Hawks. I'm not sure why. Look at this replay. Look at this shot. I thought it was going to go in from my angle, and boy, did it ever. Boy, Dayton just got a hand on it. It didn't really alter the direction of the ball, but hit the crossbar squarely. So near miss there by the Hawks. Best opportunity tonight for either team to get a goal so far. Gotta love those crossbars and goalposts if you're a goaltender. You want them on your side, that's for sure. Now ball back into the offensive zone. Cooper starting to dominate here just a little bit, especially with that last scoring opportunity. And the Cooper Hawks still have it. Now leading pass, and that was intended there for number 7, Henry Sua, and just was unable to control it, but he had beaten the Red Knight defender, and the ball just got away with him. It could have been offsides, but I don't think it was. They were about even with each other when the ball came to them. So now Dayton, the goaltender, will kick it away. Teddy Dayton is a junior. Instead, though, he'll give it up to have his teammate, number 2, Ronan Brew, do a place kick. Instead, as Dayton gets a drink of water out there, claps his hands. And Brew tried to get it to Lloyd, but he missed the header, and now Cooper has it. So a lot of misses here by Benilde on offense so far early on, just unable to connect. There's Eli Lloyd. Now the ball taken away from him nicely by number 8 for the Hawks. That's Diego Carrillo. And now a throw in for the Red Knights. Number 18 will do the honors. That is Nickelbein. Nickelbein now with it. Gets it over to 21, Siegel Holm. Siegel Holm, though, has the ball taken right away from him by number 11 for the Hawks. That is Diamond Yally. And we got a whistle in favor of the Red Knights, so they get a free kick here. And that's Siegel Hone. Now Lloyd, and he gets pushed, and that does draw a whistle. So getting a little rough out there. Cat calling. Referee giving a lecture there to number 8-4 Cooper. That is Diego Carrillo. Yeah, you can see he's like, what did I do? Another whistle. So the ref's going to have to keep a lid on this one, make sure things don't get out of hand. Now Eli Lloyd will get a free kick here. So an opportunity for the Red Knights. And he'll kick it away to the far side, but it goes right to a Hawk. I don't know where he was aiming on that ball. I think the better play would have been to hook it more towards the net, but he kicked it right behind all potential scorers, strikers out there. So Lloyd just misfiring a little bit here on some of his shots. He's got a heck of a skill set out there, but just miscalculating where he should be kicking those balls. All right, Hawks come away with it in midfield, and Lloyd trying to get the ball away, and he does successfully. Nice defense there by Eli Lloyd for the Red Knights. Now he turns around.
Red Knights, number 20, Nels Berglund. Also on the field for the Red Knights, number 5, Nick Wright.
Headed there now by Siegel Horn. And the Hawks have it again, though. Lloyd now steals it again. Two nice defensive plays there by number 17, Eli Lloyd. Now Dayton, the goaltender, kicks it to the far side and out of bounds. So a little miscalculation there by Teddy Dayton as he tried to kick the ball down the field. So the Hawks throw it in. Still fighting for the ball, and another whistle. So a lot of whistles here in the last few minutes, as the Red Knights will take advantage with the free kick, and Ronan Brew will do the honors, the junior defender, as we're now below 15 minutes to go here. First half, no score. Only one real good scoring opportunity for the Hawks. None for really Benilde at this point. Hawks hit the crossbar a few minutes ago, but now Benilde has a chance here. Just as I say that, they got an opportunity, and there's a shot. Number 8. Couldn't get everything on it. Matthew Virginia that was the Red Knights' best opportunity of the night, and that draws a round of applause from the home crowd. Now Thurston, the goaltender, wheels it out to his teammate on the far side. Oh, nice move there. I can't see the number of that player that far over, so I'd give you his name, but that was a nice move there, but it went out of bounds, and the Hawks will throw it in. Now the Red Knights take it over. Into midfield, another chance for the Red Knights. That's Will Dreesen, but his shot is blocked in front, but that draws a whistle. And now we have another whistle. So things are getting a little chippy out there as the referee comes over to speak to number 8 once again, Diego Carrillo. This is the second time he's been lectured to by that referee. And we got a free kick coming up by Benilde with just under 13 minutes to go. Eli Lloyd has misfired on a lot of these types of shots, so let's see if he can tighten it up here a little bit, as it is getting ever more windy out there. And that might have some effect on how he is. Let's see if he gets it towards the net, and he does put it right on net, but easy save there for Thurston for the Hawks. And he'll walk it out, and then he'll punt it down on the right side of midfield. Gets by the Benilde defender. But shit, that's Horn, Siegel Horn over there to kick it out of bounds just to relieve the pressure. But the Hawks will throw it in right away, but then they draw a whistle to slow it down. And there's going to be a couple of substitutions, one for either team. It's really hard to see the numbers here at night. That's number 6 for Benilde coming in. And that is Simon Dice. No, that's the other side. 6 and 4. See, 6 coming in is Andre Jimenez for Benilde. I do have binoculars, so every once in a while I'll pull them up to see if I can read some of these numbers from far away. All right, now Dayton, Teddy Dayton now has the ball for Benilde. And again, Ronan Brew will place kick it out of there instead of Teddy Dayton. 11 and a half minutes to go. Clock still running, no score. Eli Lloyd misses the header. Hawks have it. That is number 14. Hamza Abraham. Now playing it for the Red Knights in their own corner is David Andrada. And Andrada successfully gets the ball out of bounds on the Hawks. And Ronan Brew will place kick it once again here. Just under 11 minutes to play, first half. Rifles it into the center of the field, right to a Hawk though. Coming up nicely to play it there is Jimenez, who just came into the match. So he's making his presence known. But the Hawks still have possession. Now to the near side, that is Hamza Abraham. To the far side for the Hawks, and they have some room. Big kick now, centering pass, and Teddy Dayton comes out to stop that effort. Ball was intended there for Henry Sua, just a sophomore. He's the one that kicked the ball off the crossbar earlier in the half. Now fighting for it there for Benilde, number 5, Nick Rank, junior midfielder, and down goes a Hawk player, or Red Knight player, I should say, draws a whistle, and now a free kick and an opportunity for the Red Knights. Kick comes in, and the header goes out of bounds by the Hawks, so we're going to have a corner kick if I saw that correctly. Thurston, a little frustrated. Yep, and we're going to have a corner kick on the far side, and boy, you can really see Eli Lloyd will come in. He's struggling a little bit with some of these kicks, misguiding, going to the wrong player. But let's see if he can tighten it up here. Nice kick into the middle. Opportunity for the Red Knights, headed there by number 6, Jimenez. Unable to successfully get it near the net. Now they have more opportunity. Applying the pressure is Benilde. Now the Hawks come away with it. Nice move there by the Hawks there. Behind the back pass. Red Knights trying to get it back, but the Hawks retain possession. Number 14, Abraham. Now Lloyd tried to get it ahead to number 13, who scores it! Number 13, Hans Bacchus from Eli Lloyd puts the Red Knights on the board as they come out to congratulate each other. Here's the replay. A race to the ball, and Bacchus does a nice job kicking it in midair, just as 2 defenders and the goaltender were closing in on him. Could have been a huge collision, but it results in a Red Knight goal, and they are now up 1-0. Here's the replay. Watch 3 Cooper players come right in on him. If Bacchus had tried to dribble that ball, it would have not worked out as well, but he was able to kick that right out of the air at thigh length and put it in with 8:32 to go. Benilde up 1-0. Now the Hawks trying to answer back here. Oh, collision there, no whistle, inadvertent, and now the Red Knights come away with it with Lloyd at center field. Oh, nice behind the back move as he boots it down, trying to get it to number 8, Matthew Virginia. Virginia goes down with the trip, no whistle. Unbelievable no call there. Now here comes Cooper. Now the game is really opening up. Both teams sprinting both sides. Here comes Cooper. Shot. Saved by Teddy Dayton. Trying to keep it in bounds. Takes it away from a Cooper. What an effort there by Teddy Dayton. Wow, what action have we got going on here the last 2 minutes. Look at that effort as Sua comes in, just couldn't quite get there. Teddy Dayton dives on the ball. And now a place kick here by, I think that's Ronan Brew. And he gets it to Siegel Horn. Now the Hawks have it. Boy, after that goal by Benilde, both teams have really opened up the offense, and the pace of play has really sped up. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go, first half. Throw in now by the Hawks on the far side. Being played there by Nick Rank for Benilde. Now ball into the Hawks zone. And Rank still with it. He gets tripped and out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. So they will, is it going to be a free kick? Yes, it is. Brew kicks it ahead. That's Lloyd. He is fun to watch out there. Look at those moves by Lloyd. Now Horn, and kind of a weak shot there. Didn't get everything he wanted on that, I'm sure. So saved there by the Hawks goalie, Sam Thurston. And his punt comes to midfield. Trying to play for the Red Knights is Nickelbein. And now Siegel Horn trying to get control of it. Lloyd, nice quick little pass, and probably not really ready for it was Hans Bacchus, who got the goal just earlier. But an almost opportunity there for the Red Knights to get down there and get another shot on goal. But nevertheless, we'll have a throw in, and this will be done by Emmanuel Madupiolua. Played there by number 10, that is Lombe Wilson for the Hawks. Now Brew over there, goes off his foot, so we'll have a throw in for the Hawks on the far side. 5.5 minutes to go now, first half. If you're just joining us, Hans Bacchus got Benilde on the board just a few minutes ago with a nice shot right in front of the goaltender, as two other Hawk defenders were closing in on him. And now here comes the Cooper Hawks. That's Hansa Abraham. Now to Suwa, and he got pulled from behind, and he is grabbing his ankle, and it did draw a whistle. Abraham apparently in pain down there. Let's see the replay. He catches up to the ball first. Siegelhorn grabs him by the shoulder, and ooh, a little trip there. Yeah, his right ankle. Looks like it buckled a little bit. But he's up, he is limping around. I know soccer players like to exaggerate their injuries, but that looked like he did tweak his ankle pretty good on the replay. So now a free kick for the Hawks. And mostly like a short corner kick, and the left-footed kicker gets it right in off the crossbar. Wow, what an opportunity, what an attempt there by the Hawks. Look at this shot, bang. Whoa, I'm sure Teddy Dayton's heart skipped a beat there once he couldn't quite reach it. Just missed that upper left-hand corner. But with 4:09 to go here, first half, Benilde will get a place kick from their goal zone, but the Hawks intercept it, and again another Hawk player goes down. I'm not so sure that guy's really hurt though. He's still on the ground. Referee says play go on. And the Hawk player is still down, and finally the referee will draw the whistle. He's grabbing his left thigh there. I'm not sure. Let's see if I probably shouldn't be so hard on the kid. Yeah, he did sort of tweak his left leg there. Still on the ground, apparently in pain. He may have a thigh bruise there. Now we have a trainer coming out. Let's look at this one more time. Let me see. Look at his right thigh. Yeah, oh yeah. Boy, his knee just got, actually, he got hit hard. It was inadvertent, total innocent play, but right on the side of the knee. But he's up and he is putting weight on it, so that's a good sign. That's number 12 for the Hawks, Alexis Martinez, and a nice polite round of applause from the home crowd. Clock is stopped at 3:48 for the injury timeout. Good to see that young man walking off the field, because on second thought, look at that. His knee got hit. That could have been an ACL. Oh, right on the side of the knee in midair. His left knee, but it looks like he's okay, but he is noticeably limping as he leaves the field. Okay, here comes a corner kick. Ball put in play. Hawks control it now on top, and Eli Lloyd trying to get it for Red Knights. Cooper still coming away with it in the offensive zone. Now to the right side. That is number 14, Hansa Abraham. Abraham puts it in on net, and Teddy Dayton comes out and makes the save and quickly gets it going for the Red Knights on the right side. That is number 5 with it, Nick Rink. But he loses it now. Siegel Sloan-Horn gets it, and the Hawks take it right back away. Hawks now with it at midfield. Lloyd trying to get it away. Hawks still have possession. Nice job there, keeping it away from Lloyd by the Hawks. Now to Sua Abraham, and ball will go off the Red Knights number 25, David Estrada Andrada, and a throw in now by Abraham for the Cooper Hawks. And he throws it into the corner, and did it touch the Red Knight number 18, Nickelbein? No, it did not. So it'll be a goalie kick, which Ronan Drew will do in behalf of Teddy Dayton. And he'll place kick it out of there. We have 2.5 minutes to go here, first half. 1-0 lead for the Red Knights on Backus's goal. Now Lloyd with it. Out of bounds, throw in for the Red Knights. Into Jimenez, number 6. Now being played by Hans Bacchus, who has the lone goal tonight so far. Bacchus still keeping possession, and nice side pass to Lloyd. Boy, for him to keep his balance and possession of the ball at the same time. Amazing skill displayed there by Bacchus as Eli Lloyd loses the ball. Now Lloyd has it back again. Now kick over to the far side. Chasing it is Ronan Brew, and is it going to be possession arrow will go towards the Red Knights. So now we're approaching the end of the first half here. Benilde would love to get on the board one more time before halftime. Ball out of bounds, and it looks like we're going to have a goalie kick. Or is it going to be a corner kick? Looks like it's going to be a corner kick, so excellent opportunity coming up here for the Red Knights. Here comes the kick into the center, headed by the Cooper Hawks, headed by Benilde, who clashes with the goaltender, and a whistle will go against the Red Knights, so possession will go to the Hawks. Good action there, right in front of the goaltender. Little collision there. Now under 1 minute to play. See if the Hawks can get the ball down the field fast enough to get a shot on net. Benilde playing great defense. Coming away with it for the Red Knights, Nick Rink. Now the Hawks have it. That is number 10 for the Hawks. Carrillo, no, number 10 is Lombe Wilson. Now Bacchus, ball taken away by the Hawks. 21 seconds to go here, and little contact there between the Red Knights and the Hawks, and Bacchus gets pushed from behind, and that draws a whistle. And possession arrow to the Red Knights, but there's only 4 seconds left. Bacchus is going to try to get it in quickly towards the net. 1 second header towards the net, and that is your whistle to conclude the first half. Your score 1-0 on Bacchus's goal. Come on back for the second half.
I'm always the first one up. I'm always up for a challenge. I'll overcome any obstacle. I don't believe in limits. I refuse to be average.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. I'm Robert Christensen. We have just begun the second half of the Metro West Conference matchup between the visiting Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks and the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. The Red Knights got a 1-0 lead in the first half on Bacchus's goal. And we are just underway here early in the second half. No additional scoring, and Cooper is in white uniforms as they take a shot, and it goes off Dayton, the goaltender's hands, and he is frustrated with himself on that one. He did not want to give up a corner kick opportunity to Cooper, and now they have an opportunity here right away early in the second half to try to tie this match up. And here comes the corner kick. Out on top. Benilde trying to get it away, and they do clear the zone out to Eli Lloyd, but he's unable to handle the balls. The Hawks kick it back into the Red Knight zone. Now the Red Knights, there is Backus with it, Hans Backus. Now Eli Lloyd comes away with it at center field. Nice little move there. Gets it over to the far side to number 18, Nickelbein. And his pass gets away from his teammate and out of bounds. Possession to the Hawks. So if you just joined us, Hans Backus got the first goal for Benilde on a nifty shot right out of midair at about waist level with two Hawks and the goaltender closing in on him. He had no opportunity other than to shoot the ball in and made a nice goal there for Benilde to put him up 1-0. Chilly night here in late September, but not really bad conditions, I would say. Especially if you're playing soccer and running around out there. If you're a fan, it's going to be a little chilly, but if you're out there running around, it's probably perfect conditions for those players tonight. All right, now we're going to have a throw in for Benilde on the far side. Cooper comes away with it, however, as they come down the right side. And that pass goes out of bounds. And Benilde will get possession. And now the throw in. Cooper steals it, however. That's Diego Carrillo. Gets the ball stolen away nicely. Now Bans Backus on the right side, and Benilde has a chance. He quickly tries to get it ahead in favor for Axel Tuft. And that opportunity goes by the wayside, out of bounds. Possession to the Hawks. There is the attempt, and then the shot there. Oh my goodness, just missed. Is Harrison Shibley, the senior captain, had a great opportunity there to go up 2-0, but his ball sailed just to the right and high. Now Hans Backus intercepts that outlet pass by the Hawks, and he comes in on his own. Nice behind the back pass to himself, but he misplays it, and the ball's taken away by the Hawks, and there's a nice move. Now the ball goes ahead. Oh, nice interception there by Siegel Horn, but he kicks it out of bounds to stop the momentum that the Hawks were trying to get going there. But they'll throw it in on the near side. Headed there nicely by Brew. They fight for possession. Hawks come away with it, but then Hans Backus. Hans Backus having a great evening tonight. Just seems to be playing very well in all facets, and he has that goal. And I think he's hobbled there. His right leg looks like he's got a little twitch in it. Looks like he's adjusting his socks over that knee. I'm not sure if he hurt it that badly, but he's had a nice night tonight, I say. He's made some nice plays. All right, play underway. And now Benilde has it in their own zone, and they let it go out of bounds as it went off. A Hawk player was last to touch it. Okay, now Ronan Brew, he'll do a place kick with 34-34 to go here in the match. We're in the second half. Unlike what the graphic says there, we are in the second half with 34.5 minutes to go. Now the Hawks have it, and they are desperately want to get on the board here. Both teams have about 3 other conference matches left in the season before the sections begin. And now on the near side, playing the ball and going down is Will Dreesen, the captain. And a whistle, and he will get a free kick. And Ronan Brew, he'll do the honors. So just across midfield. This is almost like an extended long corner kick here because Benilde gets their offensive players down by the goal box, and Brew kicks it in there. Nice floater, ball bouncing around, and Benilde comes away with it. And did they coax a corner kick out of that? And it looks like they did. So a scoring opportunity as Eli Lloyd trots over to the corner.
Number 17, Eli Lloyd.
So an opportunity here for the Red Knights to go up 2-0. And the kick into the middle goes off the Red Knight, back to Eli Lloyd. Now Brew comes in, but nicely defended by the Hawks. They take it away. And now the ball out of bounds. And are they going to give it to the Hawks or the Red Knights? The Red Knights now take it. Ronan Brew will throw it in to Hans Bacchus, but over his head. So a little miscommunication on that play. But the ball goes out of bounds once again. And the Red Knights throw it in. That's to Dreesen, number 10. Dreesen still battling for control. And the Hawks get possession this time around. Headed there by Bacchus.
Throw in Hawks.
Now the throw in. Throw in now to Lloyd. Lloyd now with some room to work with. Gets it ahead there, attempted to get it to Dreesen. There's some pushing back and forth. Down goes a Hawk player. Thurston comes out. Bacchus tries to kick it in. Oh, it almost got through. Hans Bacchus. Really sly little shot on goal there. Just with a little right here. He just sort of kicks off the side of his foot, and it damn near got through there. Wow. That was a lot closer than it may have looked to a goal. Hans Bacchus really showing some wisdom out there. He's having a really good night on the pitch. Now the Hawks kick it loose as Benilde now really applying the pressure here in the second half and starting to take control of this match with time of possession. Early in the match, it seemed like Cooper had most of the time of possession statistics in their favor, but now here in the second half, Benilde seems to be really asserting themselves on offense, and they've had a couple near misses here early in the first half. But as I say that, here come the Hawks now on offense. And that is number 7 trying to get the ball down the field towards the net, Simon Dyson. And now the ball comes all the way back into their zone. And we have an offsides. And the Hawks will throw it in. Approaching 30 minutes to go here in the second half. As the Hawks go down. And we got a whistle.
Viking update, 14-10 Rams.
All right, play underway now, Benilde. Eli Lloyd. Trying to keep his balance, got pushed from behind, so there'll be a free kick. Lloyd, a tough kid there, really skilled dribbler with the ball, that's for sure, and he'll do the free kick. I think he's got the strongest leg on the team. He does all the kicks, all the corner kicks. Look at that ball, get right in there. Ooh, hits the football goalpost crossbar, I should say. But I noticed him in warm-ups, and The strength, look how quickly that ball gets to the net. Unbelievable. He's got a real powerful leg there. Talented kid. Okay, now the Hawks will get a free kick here from their own goal zone. And a little misfire there. I don't think that's what he wanted to do. Williamson trying to get it. Or Will Dreesen. But the Hawks now will get another free kick on the whistle, and they quickly get it into play. And Harrison Shibley comes away with it nicely, but was unable to control it, and now the Hawks have it right back. And that is number 11, Diamond Yalley, playing it, and ahead to Sua, and we got a whistle, and is that an offsides? And offsides is the call. Let's look at the replay. The ball comes. Yeah, he was beyond Shibley. Or no, that's number 20. I don't have a number 20 on the program, so I don't know who that was. But he was clearly behind the Nels Berglund. The Hawk player was clearly offsides by a couple of feet there. All right, now throwing the ball in and into the match is Kyle Wallace, a junior defender. Taken over by the Hawks, but Will Dreesen heads it right back into the Hawks zone. Now a nice pass there to number 6, Simon Dyson, and Dyson gets it down the field. Hawks now trying to get something going. They really haven't had very many scoring opportunities, if any, in the second half. Unlike the first half, where they did hit the crossbar early in the first half, and there's a nice save there by Teddy Dayton. And we're now with 27 minutes to go here in the second half. Benilde leading 1-0. Hawks now trying to get it going once again. Nice move there and a leading pass to Sua. Number 7 for the Hawks in the corner there, trying to look for an open, making a nice play there, gets an opening, but nice defense there by number 16 for Benilde, Jack Williams. But it will result in a corner kick opportunity for the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks. Looking to get on the board. You can see how windy it is from the flags just above. And the ball comes in, and it's over on the right side. Hawks still control, so they still have a chance in the corner. Keeps it in nicely there. And Will Dreesen heads it out. But the Hawks keep it in the zone, and now Backus gets it. And he kicks it ahead to Eli Lloyd, and he can't quite catch up with it in time. And now Will Dreesen has it as he gets it over midfield to Lloyd. Lloyd gets it ahead to number 12. Axel Toft, but he trips the Hawk defender. But there was a whistle prior to that play, so now we're going to get a free kick. And now another whistle as the referee comes to the near side. And there's going to be some discussion between the referee and the side judge. Giving him a little instruction. Maybe to clarify a rule there or something. All right, we're about ready to get going here. Clock underway now. Kick comes in by Eli Lloyd, rejected by the Hawks, and another whistle. as on the ground was number 21, Sam Siegel-Horn, looking for a call but didn't get it.
Update from Los Angeles, 17-14.
Hans Backus now comes away with it. And that is number 2 for Cooper. Harrison Shibley gets it in front, and no opportunity there. Number 12 was on the scene, Alex Toft. Also Will Dreesen. Here's the replay. Nice move by Harrison Shibley, and the pass just got broken up there by the Hawks. So good defense by number 2 for the Hawks, Wilson Racinos, as we now approach 24 minutes to go here. Free kick coming up for the Hawks right at about midfield, and they quickly get it into the zone, but headed out by Benilde to Eli Lloyd, and Lloyd now kicks it ahead, trying to get it to number 12, Toft. And now the ball's in the Benilde zone, and here come the Hawks. Lots of back and forth here, and quickly and suddenly, he comes right in the right side. They gave up the goal line. That can be dangerous for the defensive team. And the Hawk player's on the ground, but I think he's just more frustrated with his effort there. Look at him streak in. You don't want to give up that goal line, because if they can get, it's like in basketball, giving up the baseline, it just opens up all kinds of opportunities to score. But nice save there by Teddy Dayton. Now the ball's all the way back into the Hawk zone, and the goalie, Thurston, will punt it away. Actually, I think we have, I don't know if that's the same goaltender as the first half or not. He looks different, but the number's the same. So that's either Robert Yalley or Sam Thurston out there in goal for the Hawks. But now the Red Knights come in, crossing pass over the head of number 12, Alex Toft. And now back into the Red Knight zone, and the Red Knights take it back over. Kyle Wallace plays it for the Red Knights into the Hawks zone. And now Eli Lloyd has it. He's got a little space to work with. Nice pass ahead to Backus. He's already got one goal tonight. Shot on goal. Too high over the crossbar. And oh, he is frustrated by that. He was running as fast as he could, which probably caused him to overshoot that ball. But here, what a nice camera angle. You're going to see it really clearly here. And I think just the momentum of how fast he was running made that errant shot, but boy, what an opportunity there for Backus to get his second goal of the night and the team's second goal. But with 22 minutes to go, the Hawks will free kick it from their own goal. Kick down the field, headed by Harrison Shibley, and now Eli Lloyd and the Red Knights are back in business on offense, and now another pass to Backus. He's going to have another opportunity, and he almost gets in there. Boy, I really like watching Backus play. He's got all kinds of different creative shots, side of his foot, and he almost snuck one in there again. Now kick in the middle of the field. Hawks come away with it. Their offense is really dissipated here since the beginning of the match. They seemed to be all over on offense in the first half, but they've really slowed down here on offense in the second half. But they're only down 1-0. It just takes one goal to get back into it. And they'll play it on the far side there. All comes in, and Lloyd has it now. Boy, it just came right to him, and now he's got player on his right and a player on his left, streaking down the middle of the field, lots of space, and here comes Backus on the right side, running as fast as he can, and he stops, cuts towards the middle, but the ball gets taken away from him. He must be getting tired out there. He's streaked down the field a couple times in just the last couple minutes, but he doesn't look like he's that tired, so good job for him. Now, Horn with it. Backus chases it. Hawks beat him to it as they try to break out. And a little pushing going on there between Ronan Brew and the Hawk defender. Now coming up is Siegel-Horn. to Dreesen, number 10. Nice turnaround move to get away from the Hawk defender, but his pass intended there for Flynn Skahan. And that shot goes over the crossbar. So Benilde really starting to apply the offensive pressure here. Here's Lloyd. Takes the shot, and wow, you can really see how powerful a leg he has. And he's not a guy that's tall in stature, but he has the strongest kick I've seen tonight. Okay, now a kick from the goal as we're now 19 and a half minutes away from the conclusion of this match. Still 1-0. The Hawks get it to midfield and out of bounds. Nicely played there by Kyle Wallace. Wallace will throw it in. And here it comes in. Hit by a Hawk, but Benilde does retain possession. Now Hawks have it. Headed there. Benilde trying to get control at midfield, and they do. Over to Ronan Brew. Brew now has it. As he comes on the field, gets pushed from behind, and they do blow the whistle on that, and that will result in a free kick and another great opportunity for the Red Knights. When they're this close to the net, it really is like a corner kick because these guys can really get it down there. So they stop the clock here at 18:39 temporarily. All right, and the ref says we're set to go. Clock still stopped, however. There we go. Kick comes into the middle. Lots of folks down there. Being headed around to Lloyd. In traffic. Now back out to Brew. He tries to take a shot and goes wide right of the net. Good defense there by the Hawks. And here's that replay by Brew. Saves it with his left foot, sets it up for himself, and the defender was just there enough to alter the trajectory of where he wanted to shoot that. So play now. We've got a substitution leaving the match. Is number 20 for the Red Knights. And the corner kick, and the goalie for the Hawks come out. I think that might have touched a Red Knight hand, but play remains underway. I think, the referee did see it. He did call the whistle. Nice call by him. I thought he might have been shielded from the play. Here's the replay on the corner kick, and the goalie comes out, unable to handle it, and right there, his hand. Great camera work by our ParkTV 16 camera folks. Nice job there, showing that hand touch. But overall, in the second half, I have to hand it to Benilde. They've really taken over control of this match. They really look in control, even though they're only up 1-0. Really solid defense and creating great scoring opportunities throughout this second half. And here they come again. Number 3, Flynn Skahan. Now Dreesen over to Backus. Back in the middle to Skyhand, puts the little fake move on, now back to Backus, and he gets it all the way across field, or tries to Lloyd. And Lloyd pulls it out of the air and takes a shot, and it goes wide left of the net. Another scoring opportunity there for Benilde. They just keep coming up with them more and more as this match goes on. Look at that individual effort by Eli Lloyd. In order to appreciate soccer, it's not just about the scoring. You can really see those plays, and that's entertainment and great to watch. Great sports excitement watching a guy like Eli Lloyd pull that ball out of midair and create a shot for himself with a guy all over him. Approximately now we're at 16 minutes to go here in the match, and now the Hawks will get a free kick from midfield. Ball comes in. Headed away there by number 15, Kyle Wallace.
Corner kick, Cooper.
And a corner kick coming up for the Hawks. Ball comes in, headed there by the Hawks and out of bounds. Or are they going to get another corner kick? Looks like they are going to get another corner kick. So must have gone off the Red Knights. So with approximately 15 minutes to go, second consecutive corner kick coming up for the Hawks. And they are just one good shot away from tying this match up, despite Benilde's dominance here in the second half. They're only up 1-0. They would love to get an insurance goal here for sure. There's Wallace trying to play it, and it goes out of bounds, and he'll throw it in. Just as he was about to, he hesitated. I think there might have been a whistle, or is he just waiting for his... Wallace throws it in, headed there by the Hawks, however, and now they're back on offense, and there's a little dangerous now, some room. Nice save there in the middle, blocked in front by Jack Williams. And Teddy Dayton has the ball. He'll give it up to Ronan Brew, who'll do a place kick. I'm Robert Christensen, glad to be with you, providing you with some commentary and play-by-play. Red Knights trying to get their 5th win on the year. Again, 7 losses and 1 tie. They have 3 games remaining in their regular season as there's a whistle and now a turnover. The Hawks will have it on a free kick, and we're just at 14 minutes to go here in the match. And nice kick down the field, and that could have been an offsides, not sure, but Teddy Dayton comes up and takes all the guesswork out of that scoring opportunity. Nice job by Teddy Dayton to have a real nice night in nets. Playing aggressive goaltending, coming way out from the goal line there to save that. Now ball bouncing around. And now Lloyd with the scissor behind the back kick. He is fun to watch all by himself, Eli Lloyd. Ball bouncing around, that's Dreesen with it. Now, no one home there. I don't know if he's trying to get it to Lloyd or Backus on the near side here. Now the punt there by the Cooper goaltender. Cooper has some good talent. They just haven't been able to put a sequence of events to result in a goal tonight. Surprising by some of the skill level I see from them. They just haven't been able to get anything going on offense. They had one nice chance in the first half, but that's about it. Now here comes Benilde once again. That was Dreesen. Ball goes out of bounds. Benilde will get to throw it in. And we have some discussion on the far side there. And I think we might have a substitution there. Number 6 into the match. I think that's Jimenez, if I'm not mistaken. Andres Jimenez, the sophomore midfielder. Came in as a substitute in the first half and played well, and now back in here in the second half. Good to get some fresh legs out there at this point in the match, I'm sure, with just 12 minutes to go. Now, Jimenez asserting himself immediately off the bench. Takes that ball away. Now ahead to Ronan Drew. Ronan Drew coming down the side. Taken away by Ibrahim. Now number 3, Skahan. Williams. Backus. And the Hawks now take possession. Coming up is Harrison Shibley. Now Ronan Brew, some pushing back and forth. No call, no whistle. And now here comes Ibrahim, number 14 for the Hawks. Into the middle. I think that's Sua. Nice kick there by him. Now on the far side on defense is Wallace for Benilde. Ball out of bounds after the Hawks touch it. And so another throw in for Benilde. Nice defense. Headed there. Now Eli Lloyd having a nice night as well for Benilde. One of several players having a great night tonight as they're shutting out the Hawks. And now Lloyd into the free area. A little space, but that quickly goes away. Nice move there on the Hawk players. He creates some separation. But we have a whistle and a turnover. Not sure what the call was there. Might have been a little push by Lloyd. He was jockeying for position and possession of the ball. Now play underway once again. Lloyd. Ball comes to midfield. Dreesen on the ground. And Brew, now Dreesen chasing it. And the Hawks get it back to midfield. They just really haven't gotten anything going on offense here in the second half. And there would have been a potential offsides as Sua tried to get ahead and some separation. The ball was blocked before it got to him, but that would have been an offsides call. So Cooper has struggled with the offsides a couple times tonight. Now there's Shibley, and boy, nice play there by number 11 for the Hawks, keeping that ball alive. Diamond Yali. And now the kick by Yali. Wow, what an effort by Yali. But Benilde comes away with it with good position defense, and there Backus has it. Boy, he is a fun player to watch. And nice move there, getting possession and getting the ball out of trouble. Now Cooper has it once again. Yeah, offsides. There it is. They are doing that all night long, and yeah, he's rubbing his head, but he's got to be patient and allow that ball to get to him before he goes by the Benilde defender. Guilty of that a few times tonight, and it really hurts their offense because he doesn't really need to do it. Now the ball comes in, and now Backus in free space. Let's see what he can do with it as he gets by the defender, Abraham. Ball gets ahead of him, and nice play there by number 2. For the Hawks, that is Wilson Racinos as he kicks it off the Benilde player and prevents a corner kick. Nice defense there by the Hawks, Racinos. 8.5 minutes to go here in the match. Benilde clinging to a 1-goal lead at 1-0. Now the ball, now down the field, and here come the Hawks again, and nice sliding tackle of the ball. Is that Shibley over there? No, that is number, who is that? That's number 15, Kyle Wallace. What a great defensive effort there by Wallace, tackling that ball. Meanwhile, play underway, Hawks trying to keep the pressure on, and the ball comes right into Dayton. Nice little can of corn for him to handle. So the Hawks had a potential threat there, but not when Kyle Wallace comes in and does really a textbook tackle of the ball to get it out of play. Nice job. And Benilde's defense is really coming into play here. Now the Hawks get it again, and this time no offside. So here comes Sua, number 7, coming on the left side, and centering pass, ball is loose. Oh, that was a great scoring opportunity. And that brings a huge roar of approval from the home team. They knew how close that was. Almost gave up the tying goal there. And Sua, for the Hawks, did show patience and was not offsides that time, and it worked out in his favor. They just couldn't quite get the goal that time. Now ball in midfield. We're now below 7 minutes in the half. Now ball comes back down. Hawks starting to show some more offense here as the game is winding down. There's a nice give and go. Oh, and he misplays it, or was there an offsides call? There was. So another offsides there by Cooper. That has been their nemesis all evening long. And a free kick here. Number 25 doing the honors is David Estrada Andrada, and I think he was there on defense to help out Dayton, who was out of position. Another shot, and that goes off Dayton, and we're going to get a corner kick for the Hawks, and they're not wasting any time setting up. They know time is of the essence with 6 minutes. You can see the kicker coming right out there. Now he takes the short route now, He does the give and go as he'll bring it into the goal box, and he kicks it in. Ibrahim tries to get it for the Hawks, and now Benilde trying to clear it is Dreesen, and unable to do so. Hawks retain possession, out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in for the Hawks with 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go here. Hawks now feeling their sense of urgency here. And the ball goes out of bounds, and the Red Knights will get a goalie kick. And you can really tell the difference in the sense of urgency. Benilde taking their time, setting up the ball, trying to eat away at that clock. As Ronan Brew kicks it into midfield. And now Eli Lloyd chases it on the far side, catches up with it, kicks it, and stays in bounds. And now Benilde retains possession. Jimenez with it at midfield with space to work with. Now to number 2. And he kicks it towards the net to Harrison Shibley. Shibley unable to handle it. Ronan Brew had an opportunity there. And now Hans Backus chases it. Now to Hua. And out of bounds against the Hawks. So Benilde now will have a throw-in with now 4.5 minutes to go in the match, clinging to a 1-goal lead. Throw-in attended there for number 8, Matthew Virginia. Ronan Brew, Virginia. Virginia comes away with it. He's got a little space. Kicks it to the right side to Backus. Backus, ball gets tackled away from him, and possession arrow is going to be in favor of the Red Knights, so Backus will throw it in. He's got Eli Lloyd on his right. Virginia on his left. Tries to get it into Will Dreesen in the middle, though. Now Jimenez. Over to Wallace. Wallace kicks it into the middle, and he tried to get it to Dreesen. And taken away by the Hawks, and leading passes. They're going to be an offsides there. It was close. Oh, so close, but play continues on. 3:45 to go. Nice move there by number 7. Number 7, Sua, and another nice save by Teddy Dayton as he comes out to thwart that attempt. And that is a big save with 3.5 minutes to go, and Dayton boots it down the field. Time really becoming of the essence here for the Cooper Hawks, and that's a big mistake there by the Hawks, letting that ball go out of bounds. Crowd starting to sense a victory, pounding on the bleacher seats, creating some energy for their home team Red Knights, trying to get a 5th victory of the year against 7 losses and 1 tie. They'd love to get to that 500 mark before the sectionals coming up in about 3 weeks. All right, Hawks now with possession, under 3 minutes to go. There's Sua with it, number 7. His kick is blocked in front there by number 16 for the Red Knights. Nice job by him. 16 is Jack Williams, of course. And we got a whistle, and they waved it off. Waved it off. Player went down, and now Red Knights clear the zone. Ball out of bounds. Possession now to the Hawks, and they quickly get it in. 2 minutes, 26 seconds to go. And Lloyd kicks it down the field, and that will eat up some clock as Shibley chases it, but out of bounds, and we got a whistle. And the ball's going to come all the way back to midfield. Clock's still running, though, and that is the big enemy if you are a Cooper Hawk fan. Exactly 2 minutes to play in the match. 1-0 lead for Benilde. Hawks have been applying pressure in the last few minutes, so stay tuned here for this exciting ending. Can Benilde hold on? Oh, we got a yellow card. Didn't see what that was for. We got also substitution for Benilde. Axel Toff now coming into the match. All right. Here comes the free kick all the way into the goalie box, and Hawks trying to control it, but Eli Lloyd clears the zone, only to be kept in by a Hawk player. Now Dreesen and the Hawks still have possession. Boy, I thought Eli Lloyd had it cleared, but the Hawks kept it in play, and now there's a play right to Teddy Dayton, and he makes the save. Dayton having a great night in nets tonight, trying to keep The shutout preserved. There's the ball comes right in, and boy, that had some wicked pace, and it was almost like a knuckleball. But number 32, Ted Dayton, makes the save and boots it down, and we're now at 1 minute 15 seconds to go in the match. And the goaltender, Thurston, tries to clear the zone, but Benilde comes away with it. Shibley takes a shot, attempts to get it on net, but goes wide right. Number 11, Harrison Shibley, played all 80 minutes tonight. Now we're below 1 minute to go. The Hawks are going to get one more chance to try to come down the field and tie this thing up. Will they do it? Red Knights chasing it. Eli Lloyd has it now. 42 seconds to go. Lloyd with it in the far corner. Just trying to eat up some clock, and it goes out of bounds in favor of the Hawks. So they will try to get it down there, but they only have 30 seconds and counting. They've got to move very quickly, and they're going to need a little bit of luck here. At midfield, they control it. They leading pass, and they got a chance. No offsides. The shot and the goal with 13 seconds to go. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Number 10 for the Robbinsdale Hawks, Lobe Wilson gets the goal. What a beautiful pass. And we are tied at 1 with 12.1 seconds. Boy, the pass made that play. It was all about the pass. Dayton came out, tried to get it with his leg, and Wilson puts it away. I'd like to identify the player that made that pass, if we can go back to that replay at some point. That pass made that goal. Unbelievable play. They went the length of the field in about 5 seconds for that goal. And that brings the match regulation. So we are going to go to overtime. So there's going to be a 5-minute break here. So we're going to have a 5-minute break, and then there's going to be 2 5-minute halves, I suppose. It's not sudden death. And if it's still tied after that, is there a shootout? It will result in a tie. So, yep, so we have 10 minutes of overtime or extra time if you're watching World Cup this summer. So 10 minutes, we'll see if we can decide this. Boy, how heartbreaking for Benilde-St. Margaret's to give up that goal with 13 seconds to go. Number 24 may have made that pass. I don't know if we can get that replay. Probably not again, but that was amazing pass. Let's see, here it is. Number 24 is Christian Page. Yes, 20. Watch this pass right there. And it gets right down. He leads him perfectly, allows him to chase it, and he wins the foot match and gets by him and just sneaks it by Dayton. But that pass was brilliant. Christian Page, number 24, senior midfielder, unbelievable. And a great kick there from the goal box, and I think that was by number 2 for the Hawks, Wilson Racinos. So Racinos to Page to number 10, Lobe Wilson, also a senior, gets the tying goal with just 12 seconds to go. And for the Cooper Hawks, they only have 1 win on the entire season. They're 1-8-2. So for them, that is the highlight of the season, just to tie this game up, even if they end up losing it. That was a highlight, reel worthy sequence of events, to be sure. So we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to have 2 5-minute halves to see if we can come up with a winner. And if we don't have any scoring, or they both score the equal amount of goals in the overtime, it will end in a tie. So stay with us for this exciting conclusion.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do.
Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
TV 16 Sports on location. We are now in overtime in this Metro West boys soccer matchup between Benilde-St. Margaret's and Robbinsdale Cooper. If you're just joining us, you missed a heck of an ending to regulation when Cooper got a goal with about 12 seconds remaining. And that sequence of a play started by their own goal line, and they went all the way down the length of the field in about 5 seconds to get the goal to tie it. And now we're in overtime. We're going to play 2 5-minute halves. So Benilde, they'll be defending the goal to the right of your screen, and they are in red. Cooper Hawks in white. And number 7, Sua, kicks it into the middle, and nice defense there by Jimenez, number 6. Now in close for the Hawks. We'll see if Benilde can bounce back. They thought they had this win, and now here comes Hans Bacchus. 2-on-3. They've got a chance here as he pulls up as he was going to get chased down from behind. So smart move by Bacchus. He didn't have the numbers forever there, that's for sure. Now Brew. Brew with it. Can Benilde bounce back emotionally to try to get some momentum and get a goal to get this win back in their favor? There's Harrison Shibley now as he gets it over here to Wallace. Wallace now immediately to Lloyd. Lloyd tried to handle it, not very well, and it goes out of bounds. So the Red Knights will keep possession. Wallace quickly into Lloyd. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. And there's the kick to the far side, and he overkicked his teammates, and it goes out of bounds, and the Hawks will take possession. Starting in the second half, this really started to, and here's the guy that started the last goal here for the Hawks, number 2. He'll kick it down. They'd love a replay of that last one. Reneros to Page to Wilson. Bang, bang, bang play to tie it up with 12 seconds to go. You'll never see anything more exciting in a soccer match than that. That is for sure. All right, now quickly, this first half of the overtime, only 5 minutes. We're already 2.5 minutes into it. And here come the Red Knights. And Lloyd right out in front. He's got a chance, and he kicks it way over the net. Wasted opportunity there. Hans Bacchus looks like he might be in some pain or he's cramping up. I just noticed, you could see on your screen there. His hamstrings might be getting a little sore, and he might be coming out of the match, and he is going to come out of the match. He's had a heck of a game. He's got the lone goal for Benilde in the first half. And let me see if we can get who's coming in. That is number 8 for Benilde. Number 8 is Matthew Virginia. Now below 2 minutes. Now the Hawks on offense. And here they come down the side of the field. Nice pass. He's open in the middle. Oh, the give and go. Nice defense there by Wallace, I believe that was. Hawks looked like they had a chance. They were getting in there close with some space, separation, and then nice save there. Number 16 actually for the Red Knights stopped that, Jack Williams. Okay, now free kick with 1:20 to go here in the first 5-minute half of overtime. It is not sudden death. They'll play all 10 minutes to see who can get a goal or two to win this thing. Red Knights come in 4-7-1. They've already got one tie, and Cooper has tied twice. Only won once and have 8 losses. And they try to get to midfield now with 50 seconds to go in the first 5-minute half of overtime. Now Dreesen with it, number 10. And it's taken away by number 13 for the Hawks. 13 is Johan Numbo Garcia. Now the Red Knights. 30 seconds to go. Ball high in the air, comes down in the goal box. Benilde able to head it, keeping the ball alive, and oh, nice play there by the Hawk goaltender Thurston, coming out to stop any potential threat. Now with 15 seconds to go in the first 5-minute half, he boots it down cross midfield. Ball bounces and the Hawks get possession with 7 seconds. They might have a chance. 5 seconds to go. 2, is he going to get a shot on net? Nope, he let too much time go by, and that is your whistle. He had no idea. Number 8, Diego Carrillo, was not aware of the clock at that moment. Had he been, he might have taken a shot and he would have had an opportunity to score it. But so now we're going to have another 5-minute overtime half. And we should be beginning right away. There'll be no break. They'll just switch sides here and line them up and go. So far, ending to be a disappointing night for the Red Knights. See if they can muster some energy here and get that goal. Who can rise to the occasion? All right, now they're setting up. Shoelaces are getting tightened. We reset the clock. And we're about to begin. Now the Red Knights will be defending the goal to our left, and play is underway. Hawks have control. Number 6 kicks it. That is Simon Dyson. Ball at midfield, controlled by the Hawks. Nice move there by the Hawks. Leading pass. No offsides. Shot on net. Saved by Dayton. But it goes out of bounds, so a corner kick and an early opportunity here in the second 5-minute overtime half. I think that's Carrillo that's going to kick it. Get my binoculars out here so I can see all the way over there. And the kick comes in, headed towards the net. And the Hawks still have possession. And Benilde clears the zone out to Lloyd, but he's unable to handle it. And now it goes right to Dreesen. A little bit of luck there for the Red Knights. Otherwise, the Hawks going to turn that into a scoring opportunity. Now Jimenez tries to get it ahead, and a trip, and no whistle, no play called by the referee. Waves it off. Now Brew comes in. Nice block there by the defender for the Hawks, and now they get it out to midfield. That is number 7, Sua. Sua putting the move on Wallace. Now, Jimenez takes it away. Nice job by Jimenez. What great play. Now Shibley. Shibley going. Benilde does not want to let this game slip away as they come into the offensive zone and the race to the ball. Shibley, my goodness. And the goaltender loses possession. Play still underway. Benilde still trying to put the pressure on. Now on the right side, Dreesen. And he gets pushed with a forearm from behind. That could bring a yellow card. And there is some sort of call. I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's a major penalty as the forearm shiver was delivered to Will Dreesen. And the ref's going to come over. I don't know what that signal is when they put the arms above their, what is that? Oh, okay. That's just a timeout to stop the clock. Okay. So no real egregious foul. So they got away with a forearm shiver there. And the kick by Lloyd. Oh, rushing in there. Just missing the header for Benilde. Now they take possession. Jimenez. He's good with his feet there. To Lloyd, number 17. Let's see if he can get something going here late in the match, in overtime. Less than 3 minutes to go. And the Hawks try to clear it, but they keep it in the zone. Now out to number 20. Kicks it into the zone. We don't have his name. Unfortunately, he's not in our program. Now over to number 12, Alex Toft. Toft goes down, grabbing his knee. It is really getting rough out there. And the ball goes out of bounds. Wallace, I think that's Wallace over there. Kyle Wallace, he'll throw it in, number 15. Clock still running. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the overtime. If no scores happen, it will be a tie. Clock now stopped as they try to sort things out. Wallace expressing a little frustration. They like to get those balls and move them in get them in as fast as possible so the defense can't get set. And so I think that's part of the frustration. And I don't know if we have an injury, but there are going to be some substitutions as Backus comes back into the match. I believe that. No, that's not Backus. Oh, yeah, Backus. Yep, 13 is Backus. He's got the lone goal for Benilde. Not a surprise to see him back in there. He's got a real knack for scoring plays. Looks like we're going to reset the clock and add 9 seconds. So now we're 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play. Benilde trying to get control. The Hawks come away with it. And they are at midfield. Number 10 with it for the Hawks. Gets it taken away. That was Wilson who had the tying goal. Blocked in front there. And now the Hawks, Ibrahim has it as he kicks it down the center. Blocked in front by Jimenez. Now the ball comes intended for Lloyd, and Lloyd goes down. Benilde wanted a call from the bench, but no call will be made. Play goes on. And now we have a whistle away from the play. And we've got a card being given to the Benilde bench, I believe. As the referee comes over and presents the card right to the head coach, Dave Platt or Tim Quealy, I'm not sure which. But the bench just got a yellow card. I've never seen that. You can see the intense discussion between the referee and the coach. Clearly some frustration on the Benilde bench, and rightly so, to give up a 1-goal win with 12 seconds to go. Very frustrating for Benilde. Definitely understandable. Not sure. Must have been something that was said, but a yellow card to the Benilde bench. 1 minute, 29 seconds to go in the match in overtime. Now the referee's coming over to talk to Teddy Baxter. Obviously, I don't know what they're talking about, and I can't even surmise what they're talking about, as I didn't see what brought that yellow card. But a brief discussion, and the referee will come back and get play underway. But I think Benilde's going to have a free kick at the end of this. Maybe not, as the referee picks up the ball, and he's going to bring it over to the Cooper zone. One Red Knight player there. That's Harrison Shipley with his hands on his head. Looks like Cooper's probably going to get possession if the yellow card went against the Benilde bench. So, yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. So a free kick here for the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks with 1:29 to go. And there's plenty of time to get a goal, as they scored in about 4 seconds late in regulation. Okay, we're underway. And here come the Hawks. Lloyd trying to get the ball away, and can they keep it in bounds? No, they cannot. So a mistake there by the Hawks. Now Wallace tries to get it in fast. Tending to get it ahead there. And there is a play on the sideline and a whistle. Boy, the Benilde bench is very animated right now. Play underway. We're less than a minute. Lloyd taking his time, kicking it, 50 seconds to go. Into the box it goes. Shipley tries to head it. Battling for control. Who's got it? Now, Brew will take a shot and comes right in. Boy, I had a chance. Didn't look like it had a lot of pace on it, but it was on the mark. I thought it might be going over the goalposts or the crossbar, but it didn't. Less than 30 seconds now. Headed there by the Red Knights, now at midfield. Number 13 tries to get it. Now the ball comes all the way back into the Cooper zone, and we're at 18 seconds. And the shot, oh my, they had a chance with 10 seconds to go. The Thurston, the goalie, was way out of position and was surprised by that shot, but that will bring this match to a conclusion. In overtime, your final score, 1-1. I'm Robert Christensen for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Your final score, 1-1 in overtime. Have a good evening.